Hey guys, it's your girl Naturally Nata here, and I'm back with another video. Don't you see I'm shining? 'Cause when you let me, baby. Don't you see I'm shining? 'Cause when you let me, baby. Today, I am actually going to be reviewing the new Covergirl Trublend Undercover Collection. I got this box in the mail a few weeks ago and I am so excited to play with it. I did not touch anything. I did take a peek, of course. I actually unboxed it on my Instagram stories, like opened it and showed you what they sent me. And this is like the first real, PR box that I've ever gotten. It's really amazing that they actually, sent this to me, and I'm so excited. So yeah, this is the first like actual PR box that I've actually ever gotten, and I've been on the Covergirl list for a while and they've never really sent me anything. They sent me some mascaras, they sent me a couple stuffed bunnies because they're actually Leaping Bunny certified now, which means all their products are cruelty free. And yes, they're cruelty free across all of their products, no matter where they're sold. So that's what that means. And when I opened the box, this is what they sent me right here, which is so beautiful. I was so shook. I thought they were just giving me some concealers. I saw the size of the box. I was like, okay, maybe they're giving me every shade of the concealer, which I would have loved also. But they gave me a lot of different products. Okay, so we have some brow products right here that I'm going to be showing you guys. I actually have one opened that I've actually been using and I love it because I ran out of my other one that I really like, and I absolutely love this one even more now. I'll be telling you about that. They also sent me a couple of their primers. I'm going to show you those. I love this foundation. I actually already own this. They sent me their foundation, the matte made one, and 3 shades of concealer for contouring and also for highlighting underneath the eyes and around the face. They sent me 2 of their new highlighters that I'll be showing you guys, and also they do have translucent powders, which I did not know. And this is the entire box right here, and I freaking love it. Thank you so much, Covergirl. I actually picked up a couple more products, so I'm going to be doing a full face of Covergirl. This is going to be a one brand tutorial for the most part. There's only a couple of products that I do not have for a full face. One being an actual brow pencil or brow pomade from Covergirl, which they do have a brow pencil that I've heard really good things about. I just don't have it, and I also don't have a lip color. But everything else is going to be all Covergirl. Easy breezy Covergirl. So if you're ready to see me do a full face of Covergirl products and test out everything's new, test out a whole bunch of new stuff on camera with you guys, you know what to do. Just please stay tuned. But before we get into it, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the red subscribe button below and also hit the bell beside it so you can be notified of any of my future uploads. I appreciate it. I love you guys, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started because this is probably going to be a little long. Alright, so as you can see, I do have my brows done, and we're going to go ahead and hop into the eyeshadow. I am going to just show you the products as we go along. Like I said, I'm going to start off with my eyes, and I'm going to show you the concealers that they sent me, the 2 highlighting shades, because I'm going to be using them to prime my eyes. They did send me 2 shades of the Covergirl Trublend Undercover Concealer. I've heard so many good things about this concealer and I wanted to try it. I was trying to find it before it was really in stores and I couldn't find it. And the amazing thing is, the next thing I know, I got an email saying, hey, you have a PR kit coming in the mail soon and you're going to be able to try out our new concealer. And I was like, perfect, I don't have to try to find it anymore. So these are the 2 shades that they sent me. They sent me T700 Caramel and also D100 Golden Caramel. So this one, T700, which I'm guessing means tan. This is the lighter shade. And they also sent me this one right here, which is D100, and this is Golden Caramel. These are the 2 shades side by side. So as you can see, this one, which is T700, is a little more neutral. This one's a little bit more golden, and this one right here is a little bit more like pinkish, neutral, and it's lighter because T stands for tan, D stands for deep. So I'm going to go in with the T700. I want to brighten up my eyes as much as possible, so I'm going to start off with this lighter shade to prime my eyelids. And then I'm just going to take like a little flat brush right here, and I'm going to use that to blend this out. I noticed right off the bat that this concealer dries very quickly. It's already dry, which leads me to believe that this concealer is probably on the matter side, and also that you have to work quickly with it. That dries so quick. I'm excited and kind of nervous to see how that works on my actual under eyes, because I do have dry skin. The only other concealer that I know that dries that fast is the freaking Tarte Shape Tape. So we'll see. And I love Tarte Shape Tape though, so we'll see how that works underneath my eyes. I'm excited and nervous. We're going to go into the eyes right now, and this is one of the products that I actually purchased to complete a full face of Covergirl. And I had been wanting to try one of these palettes. They're like four, I believe, four of these palettes, and they're new from Covergirl. You can find them at Walmart. I've seen them mostly at Walmart, and that's where I got mine. It was $14.98. This is the Covergirl Revolution Eyeshadow Palette. This is what the palette looks like on the inside, and these are the actual sizes of the pans. Was my favorite out of all four, and I got to look at all four before I made my decision, and this is the one that I went with. This is what it looks like. So pretty, very warm, my type of shades, warm orangey colors, pops of color a little bit. It's different because all of the pans are not the same size, and you do get 12 eyeshadows, but they're not all the same size. And you do get a mirror in here, which, woo, I love. Covergirl stepping their game up with their eyeshadow palette. So we're going to go ahead and hop on into this. The first thing I'm going to do is take a nice fluffy blending brush. This one is by Alamar Cosmetics. I use it quite often. I actually used it in my last makeup tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and take, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Get It. And I'm going to dip my brush into it. It's like a melon type shade. It's really pretty. Ooh, the pigmentation looks good. There's a lot of kickback actually, but ooh. Oh yes. That's so pretty. Going back and forth, back and forth. Circular motions on the outer part of my eye, bringing that into the crease just to diffuse it nicely and have a nice base shade before we go ahead and deepen everything up. Now that I have that in my crease nicely, I'm going to take the shade that's right next to Get It. It's called Brazen, and it's just a lighter melon color, and I'm going to dip a smaller blending brush into that. I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to use that to diffuse the top edge of this color even more so it blends nicely into our brow bone. Some more throughout the tutorial just to make sure everything's nice and blended. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is called Ruthless. Like a warm brown type of shade. So I'm going to take another blending brush. This one is by Milani, and I'm going to dip into Ruthless. Tap off that excess, and I'm just going to go right into the crease again. I'm just going to put that right basically in the same area that I put Get It, just to deepen the crease up. So I have that built up in my crease. As you can see, it's still really light, even though I built it up with the deepest shade, with the deepest matte shade in the palette, which is Ruthless, the one I just used. We do have this shade right here on the end that is a shimmer that's really dark, so I'm probably gonna have to use that also to put on the outer V of my eye. So this palette, I do like it so far, but I wish there were a few more matte shades that were deeper. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go in with a shade on my lid, and then we are going to be using some glitter today. I'm going to be topping it off with one of the new Covergirl liquid glitter eyeshadows in Guilty Party. I'm trying to see which shade will go nicely with this Guilty Party eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and open it actually so I can swatch it and figure out which color in the palette will go best with it. This is what it looks like right here. It looks like a really pretty coppery type of glitter eyeshadow, and I've heard really good things about these. This is what it looks like right here. So pretty. Look at the packaging. The packaging's so like sleek. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, this is so pretty. A gold that will go really nicely with brown skin tones. That is so pretty and dark. I think I'm going to go in with Commotion, and I want to keep this kind of dark, and I'm going to use the liquid eyeshadow in the inner portion of my eye. To apply Commotion, I'm going to take another Milani brush. Then I'm just going to spray my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus, and then I'm going to apply. Oh yes, that's so pretty. Oh yes. I'm going to put this all over my lid. And I really love this brush because it just fits on my eyelids so easily. It's just easy to just, you know, make a little half moon shape and cover my entire lid. Take this same brush, I'm using the other side of it, and I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is called Dare. And this is the deepest shade in the palette. And I'm just going to put that on the outer V just a little bit. I'm going to spray this shade also. And finish up my eyes. All I did was add a bit of winged eyeliner, make sure everything's nice and blended. As far as this eyeshadow palette right here, it's $15, which in my opinion is a little steep for the drugstore. It's not my favorite whatsoever. I don't know, it's mediocre. I will say that the shadows are really blendable and that they're very pigmented. I feel like that I need a bit more versatility in this palette. I need a bit more deeper shades. I need a bit more pizzazz. It's okay, but for $15 I don't think that is worth it, because I feel like you can get better palettes, like let's say from Profusion. They have some of my favorites at the drugstore and they're cheaper than that. I really feel like Profusion would probably be the best way to go at the drugstore as far as eyeshadow palettes. They have my favorites. I really feel like the price point is just a little bit too high for this. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the Guilty Party liquid eyeshadow to my inner corners, and let's see how this looks. I'm really excited for this. I just applied it to my inner corner, as you can see, and now I'm just taking a little small pencil brush and I'm going to blend it out. Finish the face. That's really going to pop. I think that's really pretty. I'm going to take a little bitty angled brush. This one is by Wet n Wild, and I'm going to take some of that glitter eyeshadow onto this brush. And I'm going to drag this in my crease area. I'm going to like cut my crease with it basically. So we are done with the eyes. I like it. I like it. It's really pretty. And I really love this glitter. This is $10, I believe. I got mine at Walmart, and I definitely think these are worth it. These are really pretty. I cannot wait to use this one all over my lid in a future look. Liquid eyeshadow, I think, is a win. So let's go ahead and hop on into the skin, and let's go ahead and transform this face, and then it will really bring everything together. So it's time to hop into the box that they sent me, and the first thing I have in here are two primers. These are the Trublend Base Business Skin Primers. They sent me two different ones. I have a moisturizing one, which is this blue one right here. Also sent me a mattifying one, which is this one right here. Oh no, I am a dry skin girl, so I'm definitely going to go in with the moisturizing primer. It says the moisturizing primer is formulated with coconut water, and it's for moisturization, while the mattifying primer is made with kaolin clay to help absorb and control oil and to prevent shine. So that's definitely not for me. We're going to go in with this one right here. These do retail for anywhere between $8.49 and $11.49. So I'm just putting some on the back of my hand right here. This feels good. Definitely smell that coconut in there, and I love that coconut is one of my favorite scents. And the fact that this foundation that we're about to put on is a matte foundation. It's called the Trublend Matte Made. I definitely want to go in with something hydrating on my skin. Now for the foundation, I'm going to go in with this one right here. This is not that new. It's the Covergirl Trublend Matte Made Foundation, and I have the shade D10. So about the Trublend Matte Made Foundation, its formula is developed with a flex hold technology that creates a strong yet flexible film on the skin for durability and comfort, while the mattifying powders absorb oil and minimize pores for a soft, matte, flawless finish. And it says you can get up to 12 hours of wear out of this. I do have a shade in this, and this one's actually lighter. I have D15, I believe. I'm going to actually use a sponge for this. I'm taking the Wet n Wild sponge right here. I'm just going to dot it all over my face. I love the smell of this foundation. It smells so good. It's not strong or anything, but it's a very like perfumey type smell, and I actually like that. And I'm just going to pounce this all over my skin. So I do have this foundation, and I have used it before, and I actually do like it a lot. It is matte, but like it says, it's soft matte. It's not too intense to the point where a dry skin girl could not wear it. Okay, so that foundation just blends out so easily with the sponge. I like it a lot, how easily that it blends into the skin and just dries where it's supposed to dry. It doesn't move around a lot, so I really like it, and I really do like this shade too. It's a better match for me than the other shade that I have. So I love that. Let's go ahead and go into, basically this is kind of the star of the show, their Trublend Undercover Concealers. Like I said, I have T700 and D100. I'm actually going to go in with D100 to try this one out, since we tried T700 on our eyelids. Yeah, that's a nice shade. I like it. It's going to be very, you know, natural looking, not too highlighted. But to highlight the rest of my face, I am going to go in with T700. It sent me a contour shade, and this one is D500, which is deep golden. I'm going to go ahead and blend this out because, like I told you, on my eyelids, I noticed that it dried extremely quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this out before I do my contour. Is so intense and very full coverage. It does dry extremely quickly. Like, I did the rest of my face first, and this part was the last part that I had to blend out, and it was already dried, like super duper dry, and it became difficult to blend out. It does remind me a lot of Tarte Shape Tape because of the full coverageness. I love it, and how quickly it dries. It doesn't feel drying though. I feel like it's a little bit more hydrating than Tarte Shape Tape. Tarte Shape Tape is intense as far as it's dry. It can cause you to look a little dry underneath the eyes, but I feel like with this one doesn't feel as drying. So I'm going in with deep golden now, and I'm going to use it to contour. Okay, yeah, that's going to be a good contour shade. It's not too dark. I'm going to do just my cheeks first because we don't want it to get too dry on the face before we are able to blend it out. When you let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? 'Cause when you let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? 'Cause when you let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? 'Cause when you let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? Concealer, I'm freaking in love. I like it for contouring and also for underneath the eyes. That's going to be, I feel like, a new favorite for me. It's very full coverage and very heavy duty. My face almost feels like it doesn't need to be set. So I'm not going to put that much powder on because I feel like with that matte foundation and then this concealer being kind of matte too, I don't want to look too cakey, but I feel like my face looks really, really nice. Like, kind of like a high-end face, no joke. I didn't tell you guys the price. The concealer retails anywhere between $7.99 and $10.99, depending on, you know, where you get it and where you live. As far as the loose mineral powders, they sent me two right here. I have the Covergirl Trublend Minerals Loose Mineral Powder, and I have it in Translucent, which is this one right here. And I also have it in Banana, which is this one right here. It says that these airy powders are perfect to finish and set your foundation routine. The mineral-based formula helps to control shine and leave skin feeling silky smooth. And they do retail from anywhere between $7.99 and $10.99. I'm gonna go in with the banana shade first. Just gonna open this up. Okay, it does come with a little puffy on top, and then it does come with the powder right here. You just have to remove this sticker. It says it is a special pro sifter. So what I'm gonna do is just take a little bit of the powder and put it in the cap. Just a nice yellow shade. I like that it's not too yellow. Sometimes powders can be like a bright crayon type yellow shade. So I'm gonna make sure there's no creasing underneath my eye first. I do see like just a little bit of creases under here. I'm taking the other side of the beauty sponge and I'm just blending those out before I go in with my powder. And then I'm just going, whoa. I'm just gonna set, wow, that's a lot of powder. I didn't know there was that much on there. After I just said I don't want to use a lot of powder. I'm gonna take, wow. It's very fine because it didn't look like there was that much powder on my sponge, but this is a lot. Do not want to look cakey. Okay, so that powder was intense. It was extremely brightening, so brightening that I'm definitely scared to use the translucent, because if that was banana, I wonder how bright the translucent is. So I'm not gonna use this one today. I did go ahead and set my entire face with a normal, like my skin tone powder, just to tone everything down, and I feel like my face looks really good. This powder I feel like is really intense and is very finely milled, so just be careful, don't go in with too much. But I love how brightening it is. Looks like flawless underneath there and very bright, which I really do like. So now I'm going to go in with some bronzer. I'm going to use this Trublend Serving Sculpt palette. This is in Rose Nights. So this sculpting palette does come with a bronzer shade right here. Also comes with a highlight and also with a blush. I'm going to go in with the the bronzer shade. Ooh, seems very pigmented. I'm just going to add that. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh snap, hold up, hold up. I'm just going to add this all over the perimeter of my head just to bronze my skin. Oh, that is so nice. That's so nice. Look at that. Ooh, yes. Putting that all on my hairline. Ooh, gives you some nice color. This is such a nice color. Only thing is I did not see a option that is deeper than this one right here at the Walmart that I went to. This is something that I actually purchased. It wasn't sent to me. I'm just going to use that to like bronze my, ooh, I love this shade though. I'm also going to use that same exact shade and I'm going to use it to contour my nose. Very pigmented, a lot of kickback on there, but I don't mind it because I feel like this shade is so warm and pretty. I love it. So I'm just running that down the sides of my nose to bring out the cream contour that we did on our nose, and also right here. That just pushes your nose up, makes it look nice and slender and cute. Nice and sun-kissed. I love this. I love this shade right here. Next, I'm actually going to use the blush in this palette, and hopefully it's not too bright. I'm going to take a blush brush. Oh my god. Oops. Hopefully I can fix that. Okay guys, so I look a bit different. I went ahead and finished up my under eyes. It's called Soot and Sparkle, so I just smudged that on my lower lash line, and then I lined my lower lash line with this eyeliner right here. I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's from Appeal Cosmetics. It is a gel liner, and it is in the shade Forest Green. It's beautiful. I used this in a BoxyCharm unboxing before. I'm just going to add some mascara. That's the last touch. This is the Covergirl Exhibitionist mascara, and this is the waterproof version. I love this mascara so much. I did have the regular version, but it is gone now. I loved it so much. So I'm just going to take this waterproof version and put that on my lower lashes. mascara really is lengthening, and it really is black, and it's basically, you know, everything you want in a mascara. I really do like it a lot. So that's basically it for the eyes. We're done. What I'm going to do now is wipe away this bakage. We're going to go in now with our highlights. I'm excited for this part. I have two of the Covergirl Trublend Super Stunner Hyper Glow highlighters. I have the shade Gilded Glory, which is this one right here. And I also have the shade Rose Quartz. Digging around in my box here, my little PR box right here, and there actually is another shade also. This one is called Pearl Crush. So I do have three shades. I feel like this one's going to be the frostiest of the three. Ooh, it's pretty. It's pretty. I feel like that's not too frosty. I would use this more as an inner corner highlight, or if I really want to intensify one of the golden ones. So what I'm going to do now is just take this Milani highlighting brush, and I'm dipping. Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay. That was intense. I'm going to take this highlighter and put it on my cheek. Oh, wrong side. No, it's not. And I am using Gilded Glory. Intense. The amount of product that you get on your brush is crazy. It's kind of thick and creamy, but a lot of product comes off when you put your brush into it. Done with the face now. I am in love with that highlighter. It's so pretty. It's beautiful and it's very intense. A lot of product comes out, but it's not powdery product. I hate when highlighters are powdery. This one is not powdery at all. It's very pretty and thick, and it's kind of creamy, but it's just really intense, and I really like it. I really like it. So the last thing I'm going to do is show you these Easy Breezy brow products. This is a clear brow setting gel, and then this one that has a little color to it is a volumizing brow gel. This is the Easy Breezy Brow Volumizing Brow Gel, and it's in light. That's why this one's not open, because I am not light. They also have that same thing, but it's in dark. This is the one I'm going to be showing you guys today, just to set my brows and add a little bit more color to them. And then also they have just the clear brow setting gel right here. This I will be using because I do like using clear sometimes to set my brows. But today I'm just going to show you this one right here, which is the one in, I believe this is in Deep. This one is in Deep. So I just want to show you guys like how pigmented this is. I have been using this because I ran out of the one that I use. This is a product that I love using on a daily basis. It's a quick way to do your brows when you don't have time to actually do them, and I like this one because it's extremely pigmented. Alright guys, so we've reached the end of this video. I really love all of these products from Covergirl. The only thing that I wanted to pass on was the eyeshadow palettes. I still like it, but it's just not my favorite, especially for the price point. But everything else I'm absolutely in love with and cannot wait to keep using. My camera's about to die, so I gotta do this quickly. I hope you enjoyed this look. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I cannot wait to hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.